What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with the New York Giants post-game video. Sorry for the muffled audio. I want to put a paper bag over my head for this disgraceful performance against the Miami Dolphins. I mean, what do I even say? The New York Giants are an absolutely pathetic, poverty, disgraceful, embarrassing organization. And I know that Mike Glennon started today. And let's face it, Mike Glennon was absolute trash. I was actually talking about how Jake Fromm was worse. And after watching Mike Glennon, I don't really know how Jake Fromm can be worse. But let's face it, man, the New York Giants' problems start with the coaching staff and our clown, our head clown, Joe Judge. I mean, the New York Giants are a circus, and Joe Judge is the head clown. There is no doubt about it. I mean, Joe Judge makes so many poor decisions. His in-game decisions are terrible. He's outcoached every freaking game. This game plan every week is terrible. Every week we're giving up so many points at the end of the half. Just really bad play calling. Wildcat with Saquon Barkley. Does anybody really think that Saquon Barkley's going to throw the ball? Does the defense have any reason to even play us? Honestly, at that point, second down and 23. You're going to get a delay of game. You just take the delay of game, you dumbass. You just take the delay of game, Joe. Nope, timeout. I need a timeout. I need a timeout. Joe Judge loves timeouts. If the Giants are given 12 timeouts and a half, Joe Judge would use every bit of them. Every bit of them. This guy does not know how to manage a clock. His in-game decisions are terrible. The play calling is terrible. You can blame Patrick Graham. You can blame Freddie Kitchens. You can blame Jason Garrett. It all goes through our head clown, Joe Judge. I am so ashamed of the New York. This team sucks. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. This offense it's poverty. It is disgraceful how bad this offense is. It is downright offensive, from the terrible run blocking that happens to Saquon Barkley dropping I don't know how many passes, Slayton dropping passes, Glennon misses a wide open Evan Ingram. I mean, this team, week after week, month after month, year after year, does not improve in any facet, any way, shape, or form. This is one of the worst teams in football in the last 10 years. Joe Judge absolutely needs to be fired. I am so sick and tired of this idiot. This guy does nothing but talk, and he's all fluff. There is no aggression from the New York Giants on the offensive or the defensive side of the ball. The only time the Giants even went downfield was a bad decision by Glennon. He had Barkley wide open in the flat. The Giants were actually driving. He threw the ball into double coverage, and he was intercepted. So, again, I mean, everything about the New York Giants is just awful. They can't get out of their own way. This defense does as good as it can. I mean, I thought Aaron Robinson played pretty well. I felt like McKinney did all right. I mean, the Giants defensively, I mean, what can they do? You give up 20 points, give up 17 points, give up 7 points. I mean, the offense should be able to figure something out. But again, the absolute disgrace that this offense is, it is completely embarrassing. Now the Giants are going to lose to the Chargers. I can't see us beating the Chargers. They should lose to Dallas the week after that. I mean, the Giants, outside of the Bears game, we might not win another game the rest of the season, and I guess that's okay. There's a lot of people that want a new quarterback for the New York Giants. Understandable. Obviously, Daniel Jones probably done for the year. He's out of there, so I don't expect to see him the rest of the year. Anyway, we got nothing to play for. Glennon ain't the answer. We need an offensive line. We need a defensive edge rusher. We need a wide receiver that can stay the hell on the field. Galladay went off with a little bit of an injury earlier in the game. Shepard can't stay healthy. Bye-bye, Sterling Shepard. Absolute garbage. Soft tissue paper, softer than hot butter. Sterling Shepard always injured. Kadarius Toney's always injured. I mean, this team's always got problems. It is just, like I said, it is an absolute embarrassment. A complete poverty organization is the New York Giants. And to be quite frank, I'm sick and tired of watching it week in and week out. I don't know why I put any faith in this team, although I picked the Dolphins to win today. I just think that the Giants in general are just the fact that they can't get any better, the fact that they continue to wallow in misery year after year. It's unbelievable how we can't improve. The Cardinals in 2 years went from whatever they were, 3-13 to 9-2. We've seen the Chargers rebuild. We've seen every team rebuild in 2 or 3 years. And here we are as the Giants in 3 years. We've gotten worse because we continue to miss some picks. Saquon Barkley's he's a worthless trash can. I talked about trading him last year. They got to get rid of this guy. I don't know what he's worth. I would take a 4th-round pick for Saquon at this point. If you can get anything for Daniel Jones, I would take it. I would get every single bit of draft capital I could possibly get in the offseason. Let a new GM make these picks. I would certainly have a new head coach in here. I would bring in a new GM. I would let the new GM completely wipe the slate clean, bring in his own guys, bring in a completely different coaching staff. If you want, I'm not a guy that thinks his quarterback class is worth anything, but if the Giants feel like they need a quarterback and wanted to go that route, I'm not going to argue. I don't care what it is at this point. There needs to be wholesale changes made because the New York Giants they suck. They are embarrassing. It's disgraceful and pathetic. I don't even know what to say anymore. I've kind of run out of words. Joe Judge is a clueless idiot. I mean, the guy just talks, and all he does, he blames everybody else. Like, he don't blame himself. He throws Garrett under the bus. He throws Colombo under the bus. I got news for you, sir. You suck, Joe. You suck. Plain and simple. You are the reason this team is this bad. You. This game plan, this conservative garbage, week in and week out where you don't try to win. From the first snap of the game, the Giants are playing not to lose. They are playing prevent defense and prevent offense. For the first snap of the game. Joe Judge couldn't coach a freaking middle school team. Joe Judge couldn't manage a 7-Eleven. The judge and jury's out, my friend. You're trash. You're not a head coach in the NFL. Get rid of this guy. I thought I hated Pat Shermer. I thought Pat Shermer was a guy I couldn't stand. I hate Joe Judge more. At least the offense was somewhat decent when Shermer was here. At least the offense was some sort of a threat with Shermer here as head coach. The Giants spent $72 million on freaking Kenny Galladay. They drafted Kadarius Toney. This offense is probably worse than it was. It is worse than it was when Shermer was here. And they didn't have nearly the talent. The offensive line is trash. The quarterback situation is trash. The running back situation is trash. Our receivers can't stay healthy. How the hell can you go so many years without fixing your offensive line? How can you go so many years without finding some kind of wide receiver that can stay healthy or be on the field or be a number 1 receiver? How is this possible? How is it possible? Year in, year out, week in, week out, this team sucks. I'm so sick and tired of it, man. The New York Giants are a complete and utter disgrace, poverty, embarrassing. I don't know what else to say. I don't know why I get so mad. I don't even understand it. I know that they suck. I know that they're terrible. But the fact that they've been bad for so long, for so many freaking years, and nothing changes. Week in and week out, we see the same thing. There is nothing different. They don't do anything different. When you are 10-18 as a head coach, try something different. Nope. I gotta look at the tape. I gotta go look at the tape. What? I can't hear you. Timeout. 2nd down and 23. And not only did Joe Judge take a timeout when it was 2nd and 23, because we were going to get a delay a game. On the same drive, they got to delay a game anyway. How in the same drive are you going to get 2 delay games? You fool! I hate Joe Judge. I hate this team. I really can't stand it. I can't. The New York Giants give me agita every week. And this team just needs to be gutted. It needs to be completely revamped. And you talk about a rebuild, you're rebuilding with a GM, the coaching staff, the quarterback, every single thing that you can possibly get rid of in this offseason. Get rid of it and do something different. Because I'm pretty sure I can speak for the majority of Giants fans when I say we are sick and freaking tired of the piss poor product you put on the field week after week. I'm sick of watching it, and so are other Giants fans. Absolutely embarrassing. embarrassing, disgraceful, pathetic, awful clown show. You're a joke, all of you. So just tank the rest. I don't even give a damn. Tank the rest of the season. I don't care what you do the rest of the season. What I want to see in this offseason is wholesale changes. Kitchen's gone. Everybody gone. Judge gone. Gettleman gone. I wish Mara would just sell the damn team. Just sell the team, Mara. Get off it. Just take your hundreds of millions of dollars and go freaking lay on a beach somewhere and drink beer, do whatever the hell you got to do, and bury your freaking head in the sand because you're the worst owner in sports. I've had it. I've had it with this Giants team. I've had it. You guys are embarrassing, disgraceful. You should hang your heads. You should walk around like this, like I am. How the hell you guys can collect a paycheck every freaking week and walk with your heads up is beyond me. No pride at all. No guts, no heart. Soft. Soft like wet tissue. Soft like a wet flower. Like I said, soft like hot butter. Soft like baby dookie. That is what you guys are. And I'm sick and tired of watching it. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. It's a bad diggity dizzle. I may be live later for a little therapy session. Hope you guys will tune in. I'm gone. Peace.